Modern historians view these disastrous policies as stemming from a mix of toxic religious ideology, laissez-faire economic policies, and political infighting. British news sources callously depicted the Irish as lazy, simple-minded alcoholics, and some London decision-makers believed the famine was God's punishment for these sinful behaviors. Other government officials purposefully blocked efforts to provide meaningful relief due to internal political rivalries. As with famines and food insecurity today, it wasn't a lack of resources preventing the British from aiding Ireland, but rather a lack of political will. 7 years after the Blight began, Ireland's weather patterns returned to normal and the potato crop finally stabilized. But over 1 million people had perished from starvation, malnutrition, and disease. Between 1 and 2 million more fled the country, beginning a trend that dropped Ireland's population to half its pre-famine levels by the 1920s. Today, climate change is making extreme weather more common and sustained, leading countless agricultural communities to face similar struggles. Just as in Ireland, farmers living on the margins are increasingly facing starvation, malnutrition, and disease due to global weather patterns for which they bear little responsibility. But history doesn't have to repeat itself if governments and institutions can provide the kind of aid these regions need. Relief efforts that are coordinated and ongoing provide sufficient nutrition to prevent disease and are offered with compassion rather than judgment. Mitigating the chance of disease requires a life-saving combination of science and collaboration. And it can be quite a delicate business. For example, learn exactly how we turn the water that